streaming era has given us a plethora of great TV shows, but it can be hard to know where to start when you start looking for something to watch. There are a million different services, and each one of them is trying to serve up shows that will grab your attention. We've handpicked a list of the best Netflix shows to stream right now to help you spend more time binging and less time scrolling. So, without wasting any time, let's start our list of the top 15 most popular Netflix web series to binge watch. Number 1. The Lincoln Lawyer. The Lincoln Lawyer is everything a great legal drama should be: suspenseful, compelling, and unpredictable. Anchored by Manuel Garcia Rolfo's excellent performance as Mickey Holler, a skeptical yet optimistic criminal defense attorney as well as a recovering addict who runs his practice out of his town car, The Lincoln Lawyer is a solid adaptation of the Michael Connelly novel of the same name. Other standouts include Neve Campbell as Maggie McPherson, Hallie's first wife, and a criminal prosecutor. If you're looking for a sleek, sophisticated series, The Lincoln Lawyer is sure to deliver.
Are we bringing the dog every day?
He's still getting used to me working away from home.
Number 2. Warrior Nun. Based on the comic book character by Ben Dunn, Warrior Nun follows a young woman named Ava who wakes up one day with a halo on her back. Even stranger, the halo gives her special skills and the ability to walk for the first time since being paralyzed 10 years ago. With these new powers, Ava gets pulled into a group of badass nuns who fight off evil. Combining mythology and theology with some truly impressive action, Warrior Nun is sure to delight fans of Buffy the Vampire Slayer and the like.
No one in history has ever defeated Adriel and lived.
Number 3. From Scratch. Inspired by Tem Bylock's memoir, From Scratch tells the story of a Texas woman whose world shifts when she heads abroad to Italy. With a turbulent love story at the center, From Scratch's 8-episode run delicately infuses the limited series with art, sweeping shots of gorgeous architecture, and picturesque landscapes. The scenery alone will draw viewers into this romantic adventure of love, compromise, and determination. Showrunner Attica Locke brings out a moving performance from Saldana as well as her Sicilian love interest, co-star Eugenio Mastranrea. Number 4. Inside Man. Created by Stephen Moffat, the mind behind hits like Sherlock and Doctor Who, Inside Man stars his previous collaborator David Tennant as a local vicar named Harry Waddling and Stanley Tucci as Jefferson Grief, a death row inmate who gets leeway due to his talent for solving mysteries. After a series of events finds Harry in trouble, their two worlds collide. Inside Man shows two very different men thrown together and the unexpected repercussions of that. Its performances and central mystery make for a compelling watch. Number 5. Guillermo del Toro's Cabinet of Curiosities. The mind behind The Shape of Water, Pan's Labyrinth, and, most recently, Netflix's new Pinocchio, Guillermo del Toro is one of the most brilliant and influential people in horror. Cabinet of Curiosities is an anthology series curated by him featuring 8 unique stories that celebrate and comment on the genre. From a mysterious storage unit to a Salem graveyard, a dead body found in the woods to a lotion with strange effects, each tale is creepy, original, and thoroughly entertaining.
Welcome.
Number 6. The Watcher. Another mystery thriller show from Ryan Murphy and frequent collaborator Ian Brennan, The Watcher is based on a true story of a family who starts receiving threatening letters after moving into their new home. The series stars an A-list cast, including Naomi Watts and Bobby Cannavale as the parents who move in, Margot Martindale and Richard Kind as their less-than-welcoming neighbors, and Jennifer Coolidge as a real estate agent Watts' characters knows from her past. The show can be as comedic as it is creepy, making for a fun watch.
I will never stop watching.
Number 7. The Midnight Club. From creator Mike Flanagan, the great mind behind The Haunting of Hill House, The Haunting of Bly Manor, and Midnight Mass, among others, The Midnight Club is another excellent horror series. The show follows a group of 8 young hospice patients who meet up every night to tell spooky stories. One night, they make a pact that the first one of them to die will communicate with the others from beyond the grave. When this happens, mysterious occurrences begin. Flanagan is known for combining horror with heart, and The Midnight Club is no exception, giving the audience as many emotions as it does jump scares. Number 8. The Empress. A steamy period drama in the vein of Bridgerton, the Empress revolves around Elizabeth, the Empress of Austria who ruled at the end of the 19th century. An unconventional ruler, she marries the man that was intended for her sister. And that's just where the complications start. Things get even more complex as she has to navigate meddling family members and politics. Romantic and intriguing, The Empress is a historical series worth a watch. Number 9. Dahmer, Monster, the Jeffrey Dahmer story. Society has a fascination with true crime and serial killers, and Jeffrey Dahmer is one of the most obvious examples of this. From countless documentaries to the 2017 film My Friend Dahmer, there's been a lot of media out there depicting the infamous murderer. This series, however, attempts something of a twist by retelling the tragedies from the victims' points of view. Chilling and well-made, Dahmer, Monster, the Jeffrey Dahmer story focuses more on systemic failures than sensationalizing the crimes, which is a refreshing and important change.
Oh, look at me! Look at me, motherfucker!
Number 10. Fate, the Winx Saga. Based on the beloved Winx Club animated series, Fate, the Winx Saga takes a darker, more mature approach to the franchise. The story focuses on Bloom, a fire fairy who enrolls at a magical boarding school. There, she makes friends with other magical beings and learns more about her past, and must work with them to defeat an ancient enemy that threatens Otherworld. Offering a compelling escape into a magical world, Fate, the Winx Saga makes for a solid addition to the teen fantasy genre.
But I can't wait to see who you become.
Number 11. Cobra Kai. A sequel to the original Karate Kid movies, Cobra Kai is a martial arts dramedy that the whole family can enjoy. The series takes place 34 years after Johnny Lawrence was defeated by Daniel LaRusso in the All Valley Karate Tournament. Now in his 50s and working as a handyman, Johnny has been suffering from alcoholism and depression. However, after defending a local neighborhood kid from a bully using his old moves, Johnny decides to reopen the Cobra Kai Karate Dojo to help him and other local children learn to protect themselves. Through this, Johnny rediscovers his purpose and reignites his rivalry with Daniel.
Yeah, well, I make friends pretty easily.
Number 12. Devil in Ohio. Based on the novel also by Daria Polatin, Devil in Ohio is a limited thriller series full of suspense and mystery that's sure to have you on the edge of your seat. The series stars Bones Emily Deschanel as Dr. Suzanne Mathis, a psychiatrist at a hospital in the suburbs of Cleveland. She forms a connection with a patient named May, a teen girl who has escaped from a cult, and invites her to stay with her until she can find a foster home, something that disrupts the lives of Suzanne's family. Slick and addictive, Devil in Ohio will keep you guessing throughout all 8 episodes. Number 13. Echoes. Michelle Monaghan pulls double duty in Echoes, a terrifyingly mysterious thriller about twins who spent their entire lives secretly swapping places with each other. Now adults, the culmination of their deceptions begins to unravel when one sister disappears and chaos ensues. Creator Vanessa Gazy crafts an alluring puzzle for audiences to piece together as the schemed and choreographed lives of these women fall apart. Supporting Monaghan's intense performances is the exceptional Matt Bomer, who must deal with the disarray, along with chameleon Karen Robinson as the diligent sheriff.
What's going on here? Open your goddamn eyes.
Number 14. Better Call Saul. Set in the Breaking Bad universe, Better Call Saul is a prequel series following criminal lawyer Jimmy McGill before his life-changing introduction to the infamous Walter White and Jesse Pinkman. Bob Odenkirk seamlessly slips back into his iconic character in the series, allowing creators Vince Gilligan and Peter Gould to peel back the layers of the fan-favorite lawman. While a handful of original characters cross over into Better Call Saul, the greatest addition to this story is the underrated Rhea Seehorn as she brings Kim Wexler to life. Number 15. The Sandman. Based on the comics also by Neil Gaiman, The Sandman is a grand, time-traveling story that focuses on the King of Dreams, who, after being imprisoned by a mortal wizard for decades, goes on a quest to reclaim his lost items of power and restore his realm called the Dreaming. The series seemingly does the impossible by so faithfully adapting its rich, complex source material and has been praised for its performances and production design. A fantasy horror with depth that will have you asking hard questions, and possibly even make you reach for the tissues, The Sandman is a can't miss. If you like a video, give it a thumbs up and share it with your friends. For more content like this, don't forget to subscribe to the channel.